working on a weekend like usual.
Saturday, August 2nd, Tom Production, the original party animal, present the second annual Sophisticated Sneaker Ball Summer Edition.
What you do, watch my shoes.
Yeah! Get online or head to the mall and pick up the fly sneakers you can. Dress to impress with your best sneakers. It all pops off at Midtown Tap, 1500 East 3rd Street. We got the full cigar line and the 360 photo booth on the patio. And you already know, rocking the set, it's the legend, DJ C-Raw. Pull up in the best sneakers you got and show everybody how you stunting on them for the second annual Sophisticated Sneaker Ball Summer Edition. Saturday, August 2nd at Midtown Tavern, 1500 East 3rd Street, 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. Get your limited $20 early bird ticket and VIP tables on sale now at Sophisticated Sneaker Ball 2025.eventbrite.com or call 980-643-0908.
Yeah, come on.
It is evident that there are many here from every street.
Hey yo, my 10, 11, 12, stimulating the third eye. Yo, if you don't know what I'm saying, then you ask why. What am I talking about? What am I coming to, huh? Well, let me make it just a little bit more simple for you. 1, 2, 3, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. It's not a count on my back, I'm still standing up on my own. And I'm meaning with my own kind, meaning with the black brothers, meaning with the black mind. Pressed by the oppressor, to look lesser than the least stand. And the motherfucking beast, man. Sum it up, what? I sum it up, yeah. It's the top politician, white president. I've been a white president, leading all the people. Got him thinking that he's heaven sent. Put up the mind of a black man, he ain't worth 7 cents. Speak of a man that we know has been 7 cents. Oh, 7 cents, meaning God sent. Let's stop all the damn nonsense. Black men claim they down with the black man. We swapping their life for the white transaction. Those that be seeking menace and wealth, and they be taking the life of another, then forget they self. A little of those perpetrating the perpetrators upon a limb, looking straight for the spectators. 7 OD exhilarating inside me. Give me the strength of words to make the blind see. The deaf hear and the lame they be walking just to come in here. This real thing talking. Listen to the knowledge I kick while I'm flexing. Straight to the point, never coming too complex, man. Here and now, not coming on the late tip. The time is now to speak the true and the straight shit. Straight out the field to a cat with a crooked rap. Show him how it's done. Step back and say, look at that. Look into the mind of the analytical black man, analyzing the time to find the right plan. Come for those who approach me, oppose me. See what below, I get them cold and leave them froze, G. I ain't the one to be getting no be got on. Think in my brain for a rhyme, then I sprout one.
Welcome to another episode of Connect the Dots. I'm your host, Lou Icewater, aka Duquan Hicks. And like I said, we're giving you the flavor as we always do. And I want to tell y'all something, man. This is going to be a crazy show. So get your pens and papers ready and take notes, because that's what I do. Before we get started, I'm going to say rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. I know there's a lot of controversy swirling around Hulk Hogan, but you got to understand something. He was a part of my childhood. He was a part of a lot of things in the hood. He was one of the reasons why I started watching wrestling, besides Bob Backlund, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, you know what I'm saying, George Animal Steel, Junkyard Dog, but he was like the main reason. And also, he was the one that broke my heart and said, wrestling is fake. Yep, and that was on 2020. I'll never forget it. He said, wrestling is fake, and shook his head. So, like I said before, I can catch flack, but I love flack. I love smoke. So I'm just letting you know I don't smoke it, but I like to give smoke. So if you guys smoke about me giving shout outs to Hulk Hogan, bring it on in the comments. I'm ready for you. But like I said before, real dudes understand real dudes. All right. So as I said again, I'm going to tell you, as I get older and as you get older, and remember, some of y'all are older than me. But anyway, we use paper. Paper. Come on now, America. Come on. That's right, paper. So, I'm going to talk about something now. This is going to bring some, excitement to the show. So, let's get it off. Why do Black people get offended when someone speaks the real about us? You ever notice that? Like we never did nothing wrong. Like we always was right all the time. You know what I mean? You always want me to talk about the other cultures, but then when I start talking about my culture, you start looking at me like I'm crazy. Why is that? Why, America? Come on. Why? You know what I'm saying? We've done a lot of things wrong, and we still doing a lot of things wrong to this day. Who talks most about relationships on it all the time on social media? Us. Who's killing each other the most? Us. Who's always complaining about what we ain't getting? Us. You get what I'm saying? What I just said is the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. So how come we can't handle the truth about us? I want to know, America. We always talk about this culture. We always talk about the white culture, the Black culture. They buying up everything. They doing this. They gentrifying. But when it comes to us, we going to stay quiet. Nah. Come on now. I want people to comment on this one for real. Why do we get so offended when we talk about us? I just want to know why. Okay, I have a question. Somebody's a question. Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
Good.
So I think I can answer that for you.
Speak up a little louder.
I think I can answer that for you.
All
It's
right.
about accountability. Some of us, we're not accountable.
Okay, well, tell me why we're not accountable.
Well, because we don't want to look at us. We don't want people to point the finger at us. So we figure it's everybody else.
Great insight. Great insight. I kind of like what you're saying too. Accountability. That's a word that a lot of us, not just brothers, but a lot of us don't take heed of that word. And why is that? Is it because it deals with lack of responsibility? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Why? A lot of people don't want to be responsible no more for things that happen, for things that I don't understand. That like, what is this? We're playing Monopoly and you're supposed to go to, you're supposed to go to jail and you don't want to go? Come on, we're only playing Monopoly here. I mean, come on, America. So that was good. That was a great question. Great question. So my viewers out there, subscribers, thank y'all for checking me out, number one. And also, if you have any comments, man, please comment. I love to hear comments. Bad, good, ugly, whatever. I love comments. That's what make this thing go. And like I said before, you're not going to hear me talk about ratchet stuff because the ratchet is already being spoken by other podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, we might not be the rookies of the year, but we're up and coming. You heard? All right. So let me understand something. Explain to me social divide. I want to talk about social divide. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because we are being divided by social media. We are being divided by things that's happening in the world, and you don't even know it to this day. And it's sad. And I'm going to give you some examples. Okay? Everybody wants to talk about Obama. Like he's still the president. That's not my president. He is not in office. Please, America, he's not in office. So let's stop talking about his reactions, his statements on anything. He is not in office, and I'm going to ride with Obama. I'm just not going to turn my back on him just by what he said. It's a statement. How many of you have bad friends out here that's done a lot of bad things, but yet you still their friends? You have friends that's in jail and they call you collect, but you still answer the call. Some of you do. Some might hang up. I ain't answering the phone for that dude. Click, click. But still, my thing is this, America, we have to stop being judgmental. And that includes me. I'm going to throw me in the mix. We have to stop being judgmental at first and listen to certain things that is going on. This is a part of social divide, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? And the president, what he does is he's the greatest manipulator I've ever seen in my life. He is great at it. I got to give him credit. He knows how to manipulate things so you can think one way and not looking at what he's doing. You don't hear too many brothers talking about the Epstein files, so they probably saying that don't concern me. But you know what? It does concern you. You know what I mean? It does concern you. Just like the co-host late night Colbert, he got fired. It don't concern me. It does concern you. Because if he's targeting high market people to put money back into the economy, which is already a broken system, who you think they're going to go after next? You see my color? You see it? They've been going after us all the time. So they're going to continue. All I'm saying is, America, look at the social divide. Look at gentrification. That is one way we're being divided. Look at your paycheck. Remember, every time you ask for a raise, guess what else goes up? The economy, the light bill, everything goes up every time you ask for a raise. Every time you get a raise all across the United States. Now remember, my coworker said this today. Just because we all get a raise doesn't mean we're in the same bracket. Okay? Different states have different money wages. You understand that? Your $21.95 an hour and my $21.95 an hour is not the same because you live in a different place than I do. You see what I'm saying? It might not mean anything if you're in Florida, but in the Carolinas, you can do some things. You see what I'm saying? It all depends where you live. This is what I'm talking about, social divide. Everything is being divided. Just like I had to ask somebody about BRICS. Nobody doesn't know what BRICS mean. And I'm like, what? You don't know what BRICS is? This is the new currency that is getting ready to happen. The American dollar is nothing. It's nothing right now. It's nothing. You go to other countries, they're probably laughing. And you pull that dollar out, like, huh, what's that? Put that folded money back in your pocket. That's what they're going to say. Don't insult me with that folding food stamp, because that's what it's like. Our money is like food stamps. Remember, we used to have food stamps, and you were the ones with and you would go to the store, and you was afraid to put it out. You have your friend, hey, look over there for a minute, and then you pull it out and pay for it. Remember that? Come on, remember those days? That's what it's like right now with the social divide, man. Come on. Gentrification. Everything is a numbers game. You know what I'm saying? Education, same thing. Look what they're taking. They're taking the books out of school because they don't want you to know anything about history. They don't want you to know anything. They want you to think that history starts right now. Think about it. Right now. They want you to know that the cell phone has always been around. This is what they want you to know. And they know how to manipulate. And the guy that's at top, he is the greatest manipulator of all. You know what? Talk about Obama. Don't worry about me. And we as fools grasping to what Obama said instead of thinking about what's going on in today's society. Stop worrying about what Obama said about this and said about that, and worry about what's going on in your neighborhood. Worry about what's going on in your backyard. Worry about why Social Security, the money that we pay, is broken up into FEMA. See, a lot of people don't know that FEMA gets most of the Social Security money that we get out of our check. So think about that. FEMA, F-E-M-A, FEMA. Look it up. They get most of our Social Security money. Come on. This is a broken system, and we can't trust the government. And every time they do something for the military, they're not gonna broadcast everything they spend. They're just gonna let you know bits and pieces. Oh, we did this. Oh, we did that. Social divide. They want you to know this, but they don't want you to know everything. They're gonna show you this. While you're looking at that, they over here playing thieves in the night over here. That's what the country is about. And what did I say, America? It's the greatest American ripoff. That's what I call it. The greatest American ripoff. Taxes. We're not supposed to pay taxes. You know, taxes are illegal. It's illegal, but yet we're paying taxes. Do the math. Look it up. Read it. I'm telling you, these are straight facts. And the reason why I'm coming to you, because you're not going to hear this in the street. You're not going to hear this on your job, because everybody's looking at Instagram trying to see how many likes they got by the pictures they're taking. This show is about learning, growing, educating the minds, educating the youth, educating the adults, and giving you that OG wisdom. This is why I call it connect the dots. I'm not eating candy. This ain't about eating candy. I'm gonna get all the connect dots out of the box and eat it. No. We're connecting the dots. And this is official here. We're official. And I'm gonna go back to paper again. Okay. I'm gonna go back to paper. Let me see. I got 2 papers now. See? 2 papers now. 2. All right. So, oh, wrong paper. We're gonna go back to this one. Okay, excuse me, America. That's how we do. That's what we do. That's what we do here. Okay. So, another thing. I just want to know, why do we care about toxic things more than learning about things in the future? Why do we care so much about toxicity? I guess that's how, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, please correct me. You know what I'm saying? Use the GPS or use the GP chat and put it on your screen. Let me know. If you're toxic, please get off this podcast right now, because we don't deal with toxic. We deal with educating the minds, okay? Educating the souls, okay? So I want to know, why do we gravitate to toxic stuff and not gravitating to what is the future going to be? Are we afraid of the future? Or are you afraid of the future? Are you afraid of what's going to happen? So you cover your ears and cover your mind because you don't want to know? I think a lot of people are afraid of what is going to really happen. People know God coming back. You can see what he's doing. You see what God's doing right now. But people are fearing what is really going to happen. So they don't want to think about it. They're going to block it out. Let me look over this toxic stuff. No. We got to get back to learning. We got to get back into teaching our kids how to develop, teaching our kids how to save, how to be, great human beings. Because I'm telling you now, Social Security is 67 for people in my age bracket. For the young ones, it's 69. Just think in 5 or 10 years is going to be higher, where kids are not going to see anything. This is why they say Social Security going to be gone, because they making it too high. Kids ain't going to last that long. And they don't want to pay you. Bottom line, the country doesn't want to give you no money. They want you to work for free. They want you to work for peanuts. Why do you think AI is coming in? Why do you think they want to get rid of the immigrants? Even though the immigrants built this country. They want to get rid of them because they know they hard workers. They know they have to pay them. But if I got robots, I don't have to pay them nothing. They can do all the work for me for free. I can get rid of all my workforce, give you a little check here and there, and that's it. And I'm happy. That's what life is about. Life is about numbers. I talked about this before in one of my shows. Everything is a numbers game. Everything is about numbers. When you go to work, what are we fighting for? Numbers on your paycheck, right? You want to make sure that the numbers are right. You want to make sure that your hours are right. Everything is about numbers. It's crazy. We look at the watch The watches, we got to make sure we got to be there on time. Everything is about numbers. That's why we always talk about what's today's mathematics. You know what I mean? And they be like, what are you talking about? Hey, once you learn how to count the 100, maybe I'll talk to you. Maybe I'll tell you about it. Okay. Maybe. But anyway, America, like I said, all jokes aside, we got to do better. We got to do better because all these countries right now are kicking our butts. They're kicking our butts in education, economy. Things are striving all over, but here, we still have the same morals, the same old people in office. We need some new meat. We need some new ideas. We need some new strategies. We need some things that's going to make America great again. Not the guy we have in office. He's not making America great again. All he's doing is making his wallet great again. You know what I mean? Because his companies are not doing too well. Look it up. Trump Plaza and all that, they're not doing too well. Not doing too well. So that's why he's going to try to pocket all the money he can. Little by little. Little by little. Remember, the biggest thieves in the world is not my color. They're not my color. Just remember that. The biggest thieves in the world is not my color. They're not my people and they're not my bracket. So just remember that, America. And no, I'm not saying this as a racist thing. I'm saying this as a truist. I am a truist. That means I'm going to tell you the truth. It's, you know what I mean? That's what it means. Okay? I'm going to tell you the truth because you're going to hear the truth here on Connected Dots. And I'm going to stay underground. I don't want to do TikTok. No. I like it underground. I like it to be gully. That way I can control my own show. I can control my own destiny or how I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you have to live your life. Control your own destiny. Control how you want to be. Don't let the government tell you got to do this and you got to do that when you don't have to. There's always two ways of doing things, America. Get your money, retire, invest, and stay away from the people that's not there for you. That's all I have to say. It's that simple. It's that simple. So, like I said before, it's another episode of Connected Dots. I am your host, Lou Icewater, aka Duquan Hicks. And like I said, I want to thank again all my subscribers, man. I really appreciate y'all for checking out the show. I really appreciate y'all showing the love that you're doing. I appreciate the DJs that are doing anything on the Hip Hop Barbershop. I'm affiliated with that show as well. Props to y'all. And peace to everybody out there that's going through the struggle. Because everybody is going through some type of struggle. Mentally, physically, organically, spiritually. Everybody's going through it. So I'm going to pray for everybody. And like I said again before, we only connect the dots. One life, one love, one Lou. Peace.